Hey, YouTubers, Facebook, I'm doing this video only because I had a very strange experience yesterday morning, and it wasn't the first experience I've had. I've had probably around 7 of those experiences. I decided yesterday morning after the experience to Google search it and to see if there were anybody else that experienced it out there. And to my surprise, there are lots of people on YouTube that have had the same experience, have had the same strange occurrences. I didn't even know that there was a term for it. But I had this experience yesterday morning, which was the 26th of March, 2009. And the term for it is called sleep paralysis. And what sleep paralysis is, apparently, is that you're asleep, you're first asleep, and you're in the REM state of sleep, and your mind wakes up, but your body doesn't wake up. Your body remains paralyzed, but you're quite aware of what's going on. Now, that might sound quite normal, right? But what I find strange is that there are lots of people that hear and see certain things, and while I've seen things and heard things, I still think that it's strange to experience this. What happened yesterday? I'll just tell you about what happened to me yesterday. What happened yesterday was I woke up around 5:30 in the morning to help my wife get ready to go to work, because she leaves at 6. So I took my daughter over to our bedroom, because I knew I had to get her ready for school, later on in the morning. I turned the TV on, and I decided that, I was going to leave it on because I don't want to fall asleep or too deep into sleep. And my wife left. I fell asleep, and after a few minutes into the sleep, or so I would think, I heard the front door open, and I heard footsteps coming back into the house. So I'm thinking, my wife probably forgot something, and she's coming back to the house to get whatever, So I'm there thinking, what, maybe I should get up to help her find whatever she needs to get, because, I really don't like the idea of being late for work. So I tried to get up. I couldn't move. I'm hearing the TV. I'm hearing the footsteps coming towards the bedroom, but I can't move. After a while, I started feeling a presence in the bedroom, as though the presence was just there and wasn't moving at all. It wasn't leaving. Then I realized that, hey, I said to myself, I said, hey, you've experienced this already. This is the same thing. All you need to do is pray. So I started to pray, and after I started to pray, I called up, God. I called the name of Jesus. I called the name of Yahshua. These are different names for God, same Jesus, whatever. And I felt the presence leave. So I decided that I was so scared that I didn't want to, get up and look around or anything. So I went back to sleep. Then I heard the door open again, and the same footsteps coming back into the bedroom. Now I'm scared to death, because I'm thinking, if this is a stranger in the house, this would be the perfect time for them to do harm to my daughter and and myself. So, and I felt helpless, like I won't be able to defend my daughter, I won't be able to defend myself. So I realized then again that, hey, listen, this is the same experience you've had before, and all you need to do is pray again. So I decided to pray again. I started praying, and after praying, I started feeling movements in my body. I felt the presence leave, and after I felt those movements, I was laying down like this though on the bed. After I felt the movements, I turned like this on the bed with my head to the back of the well, on the pillow, and I started looking at the TV, you know, and I wanted to remain awake for a while to make sure that it really wasn't anything. So I went back to sleep, and that was it. That was the experience. But it's just so strange that people say that they've experienced the same thing, the same process. They hear